What are we actually talking about when we speak about a complete LVL mill? And why LVL production should be approached from the entirety point of view, instead of just thinking about individual lines and technologies. I am Jari Myyryläinen, and I'm the Vice President of Sales in Europe, Middle East and Africa region at Raute. In this session, we will discuss how to prepare for an investment to LVL production, why the complete mill approach is the way to go with the LVL mill, and why Raute is a perfect fit as a partner for optimal value creation in your investment for LVL production. So, let's focus first on the preferred way to prepare for the investment in LVL production. Laminated veneer lumber, also known as LVL, is a strength-graded, standardized, engineered wood product used in a wide range of building and bridge construction applications. When used in constructions as a load-bearing element, it has to comply with the norms and standards for building materials, as defined by the authorities. In Europe, structural LVL has its own European standard, EN 14374, which provides the basis for the mandatory CE marking and declaration of performance of LVL products. In Europe, structural LVL has also high requirements for assessment and verification of constancy of performance, where a notified body decides, based on assessments, tests and audits, if the produced LVL is approved and CE marked. Other markets, like USA and Australia, have their own standards defining the characteristics of the LVL used in those areas. Therefore, it is vitally important to verify if the raw material is suitable for the production of structural LVL. We highly recommend you to start your LVL investment project planning from raw material tests. This means the production of a series of samples suitable for testing by the third party, and based on the test results you know exactly what kind of LVL you could produce from your raw material. Raute can assist you already at this phase through our global contact network. It is, however, important to underline that the tests and the test report will be done by an independent third party. Based on the test results, you know what kind of LVL you could produce from your raw material. Now you can start to make a fact-based investment plan and payback calculations. Knowing the characteristics and quality of your end product will help you to identify the potential customer segments and potential markets, enabling you to build different scenarios about how you can develop your LVL business further. Maybe you will target only to construction industry, or maybe you want to sell the lower quality LVL to the furniture industry, who is currently actively replacing mass timber components with LVL-based components in their production. Understanding your LVL portfolio and sizes you are able to produce from your raw material helps you to plan your investment more realistically. Raute can also assist you with providing updated market intelligence about the global LVL markets to support your decision-making. So, you have now confirmed the suitability of your raw material for the production of LVL. Then what? Let's speak about the complete LVL mill concept. It is much more than a collection of individual production machineries, one after another under the same roof. The LVL production starts with a properly graded dry veneer. You may produce the veneer yourself from your logs, or you can buy the veneer from the market. Regardless of your source of veneer, it must be properly graded based on visual, moisture and strength. The veneer manufacturing is one of the core competencies of Raute. We design and manufacture a complete range of log handling lines, peeling lines, drying lines, stackers, analyzers and mill site data collection system to ensure the high and consistent quality dry veneer from your logs. Once you have the graded and sorted veneer sheets available, they will be transferred to the layup and pressing line to make the billets for the final cutting to size and finishing. Raute can supply you with all the needed machines for this process. But our target is not to supply you only with the machinery. Our complete mill concept starts from the planning phase of the mill, together with you. You have the land for the factory, or maybe an existing building with its features, like size, inbound and outbound access, and infrastructure around it. Raute would like to invite you to a dialogue with us, latest at this point, where we can exchange ideas based on our experience to optimize the logistics, material flow, and the space required for your planned LVL production. This is very important, especially if you are planning to manufacture LVL beams and panels with large dimensions. Once the building dimensions, logistic routing, and the preliminary layout of the machinery are defined, we can start to make a detailed planning of the mill layout and the internal material flow to eliminate any potential risks. The safety inside and around the mill is the first priority. It should be never compromised. The layout of the mill is designed so that it allows safe movement inside the mill and around the production machinery where necessary. The material flow inside the mill is optimized, avoiding risks of interference between machines, operators, and the raw material at any phases of the production process. The material flow is controlled automatically, and the target is to avoid all unnecessary stacking and storing of the unfinished products during the process. The design phase is very important for the future safety and efficiency of your production. When the mill layout is defined, we can start to discuss about the machinery requirements for your production. We want to ensure that the capacity of the different production lines is balanced so that there will be no over- or underdimensioned machines in the production process, causing inefficiency, unnecessary buffer stocks, or bottlenecks in the production flow. The essential part of all this is to include the needed analyzers like our veneer visual, moisture, and strength grading systems into the production process. It goes without saying that the dry veneer grading process is the key for the efficient, good quality LVL manufacturing. Once the veneer sheets are correctly graded, both based on strength and visual appearance, we can optimize the use of different veneer sheets during the production process. In our complete mill concept, we also use the analyzers to optimize the next production phase of the process. This starts from the peeling line and continues through the drying and grading process and also dry veneer processing until the layup and pressing. Therefore, the analyzers build a continuous source of data throughout the whole production process. And the control of the machines is optimized by using this continuous flow of data to improve the efficiency of the whole process. We can, for example, use the data provided by the moisture measurement after the peeling to stack the veneer sheets with different moisture into separate stacks, and then adjust the dryer characteristics when we know the moisture profile of each veneer stack at the infeed of the dryer. This optimization of drying process saves energy and produces a more consistent quality of the dry veneer sheets. The optimization of the production process based on the availability of the real-time data is what we at Raute believe in. This is an integrated part of our complete mill concept and enables the most efficient use of your raw material as well as the consistent high quality of your end products. Raute wants to engage with you already at the very early stage of your project, to share our experience and knowledge about the LVL manufacturing process for your benefit. Equally important is to take good care of your machinery after the production has been started for years to come. Raute can also provide you with maintenance services, spare parts, upgrades, and modernizations to ensure the top performance of your machinery at all times and to minimize the impact of downtime. This is also included into our complete mill concept. Okay then, Let's look into some of the benefits that you will get as a customer if you choose Raute as your supplier and partner for your complete LVL mill. Let's talk about a single supplier model. Building a new LVL mill is a very complex project. Using a single supplier model to plan, design, manufacture, deliver, and maintain the production machinery brings several benefits to you. Here are some of them. First, with the single supplier model, you would need only one contract party, which means cutting down the number of separate contracts and discussion partners, and that increases efficiency in the procurement phase and also efficiency during the project execution phases. With the single supplier model, you also have one responsible contact interface in any questions, which means that the communication is much more efficient throughout the whole project. This also offers you a possibility to streamline your own project organization. With the single supplier model, it is very much easier for the people around the project to get to know each other. And that also improves drastically the information flow during and after the project. A single supplier model offers also high quality standard and a continuous quality chain from machine to machine inside the mill. All machines are executed, engineered, delivered according to the same quality principles. And also the same safety and component standards are applied in the complete factory. This means that there is a possibility to combine spare part inventories and create savings in the inventory value. Also, the control systems are similar. Similar programming logic, similar control logic. That increases the possibility to have a similar approach and logic in the human-machine interface panels and other user interfaces. And also the documentation is similar throughout the whole mill. This again helps us to train the operators, and it also enables the job rotation during the production phase later, because all user interface work, look and act similarly. The single supplier model also helps us to optimize the installation crew. No more separate teams, everybody is on one team. We also have the possibility to connect the machines together and use the data analytics and machine learning to further improve the production efficiency, quality, and raw material utilization. And that enables us to combine the production reporting from various machines. The single supplier model also introduces a single source for maintenance support, problem solving, spare part availability, upgrades, modernizations, and all that which is needed to guarantee the lifecycle support of the whole mill. Today, more than 50% of the produced LVL in the world is done with the machinery supplied by Raute. We believe in long-lasting partnerships with our customers, and we want to bring all this experience and expertise to you, to support and help you with your project. Raute is a true one-stop shop for your complete LVL investment. We believe in complete LVL mill approach, and we want to be engaged with your project from the very early planning phase throughout the full life cycle of your LVL mill. Since we believe that Raute can bring value to you in all these phases, helping you to maximize the return of your investment. Thank you.